right. Oh yeah, if you want to grab a water, you can do that now. It's probably a good thing to do. Can you grab me one too?
Yeah.
I bet. Thank you. Well, thanks. All right. Now just make sure I'm in the frame and we can get it going for today.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. What up, y'all? It's PBJ back at it again with another video. Today we got
Ben.
and back at it again training. So let's warm up on the left. I actually did do a little bit of training with my left today because I was experimenting. Not arm wrestling, but I was doing like weights with it.
Oh yeah.
So we're gonna see if I can eat. As you may know, I just did some training a little bit ago. My right is injured from that. It's pretty sore. I'm not gonna use it. Maybe one match. That's about it for me. But today we're gonna train some cup because Ben has a lot of arm power, but right now he's lacking that wrist strength, and that's what's stopping him from beating like anybody. Like if his wrist strength catches up to his arm strength, like he's gonna become like levels above. So first of all, when you're arm wrestling people, especially people that don't know how, you always want to make sure you're flexing your wrist as much as possible because they're just gonna try to go like this.
Yeah.
And so you just want to try to hold it right here.
Okay.
So I'm going to do that and just try to hold it in the center, all right? So make sure you hold it right, peg. All right. And do you feel that pressure in your wrist?
Yeah.
So now I'm going to try to attack your wrist. So you're going to try to keep your wrist fully flexed. I'm going to try to get at your fingers to train that, basically. So we'll start cup with you. So I'll do the slowest time. All right, cool. So we'll do it on the right too, because that part of my right is not in good. So now do you finally feel your wrist is being challenged? So I'm not gonna come inside with you like I normally would. Right now, I'm gonna just try to give you a top. So now we're gonna start with our wrist straight, and then from there I want you to try to cup in, and I'm gonna try everything I can to make sure you can't.
Okay.
All right. So keep trying to cup in as much as you can. So now I'm gonna show you a little exercise. So grab your water bottle. So I'll show you with the red band to begin with. So you get the band, you attach it to something. So for example, we'll just say right here for right now. So then you get your water bottle. You put your hand through here, and then I believe it's something like, wait, what was it? This way? You basically get the water bottle. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so you basically put your hand through the band like this, and once you have this, you get the water bottle, and then you get it right here, and then you go like this, and you try to maybe spread that out a bit for your fingers. I have a big ass hand, so literally just anything that's round like this, and you go like this, and you can already feel it tapping your fingers, and then you just go like this. So try it right here. So basically you can stand right there and do it. So same thing I just did. Like this. So you're probably gonna want to go like that. And then maybe get your hand a little bit higher on the water bottle. Like that should be perfect. And do you feel it?
Yeah.
Pulling into your fingers basically. And then you might not want to put your thumb at the top here. I want to keep that with the other fingers. And do you feel that trying to get at your wrist?
Yeah.
So basically, do this like every day, just throughout the day or something, and your wrist is going to become much stronger because it's trying to get at your hand. Do you feel it?
Yeah.
And then the farther you go back, basically, so you can go that way with it. And then I'll keep the table here. Yep, perfect. So do you feel it attacking your fingers?
Yeah. I feel a lot in my forearm too.
But do you feel it here trying to open up your hand?
Yeah.
It's a weird feeling, isn't it?
Yeah.
So now, just do that every day on both arms with your band at home, and it'll be like super tough, basically. So you put it through the back of your hand. So,
Wait.
no. So like this. So you're backing up with your hand, and then you're doing it.
Oh, okay. I need to start doing this with my left hand more.
Do you really feel it though?
Yeah.
Like, that's what you want, basically. You need to do it every day. I don't know if you have anything better than a water bottle to do it with, but
Yeah.
basically, the fact that you can do it with a water bottle makes it perfect. Like, you can literally just keep doing that. Anything that's, round that will take away your fingers, because that's basically going to make the difference. And then you literally do it until you can't do it anymore, like every single day, and eventually your wrist will become much stronger.
That's nice.
So we're teaching them how to train some cut. So then, let's see. I could probably give you one match on the right, and that's it. I'm not gonna break my arm off, but I'll show you some of my new gains here. I'll show you basically. All right. Go. Ready, 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 go. Yeah. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty strong, but I am injured, so. Now we're just gonna keep practicing that cup. So I'm gonna practice the top roll, and you're gonna practice cup. So try to get a good setup as you possibly can. It's crazy, isn't it? So we'll start cup this time. It's crazy, isn't it? Dang, that was a good one. That was a good one. It's tough. It's tough.
Especially against you.
Oh yeah.
I can like not hold.
My pronation isn't even that strong either. It's crazy because, like, it's strong, but my top roll isn't that good yet. So we'll do that on the right too, on the top roll. But basically, just goes to show that, like, you can finally feel it in your wrist now. So.
Man.
It's crazy, ain't it?
Gosh.
How many people we got watching?
4.
4. Anybody say anything? And how many likes?
2.
Thank y'all for the 2 likes. I really appreciate it. Just training some cup today. So I probably can't do much more else on the right because it's hurting pretty bad. I'm not showing it, but it's definitely hurting. So. So actively as well, don't just try to hold in the center, but try to beat me with that cup as well.
Okay. Oh, this will be much better.
Because then you can actually hold on. But once you learn to defend against these top rolls, that's when people will stop being able to just beat you, even if they're weaker than you. Restart. So did you notice though how being able to, or losing your hand is a choice. So when it gets to a certain point of your hand being taken, you just choose to let it go.
Yeah.
What I want you to do is just keep trying the whole time.
Okay.
So never let your hand truly let go. You're really gassed, I can tell.
Oh my god.
It's tough.
Yeah.
So
Forearms are burning already.
that's how you know though about the top rolls, because basically you're trying to defend against it, but you can feel it in your fingers. A lot of people at tournaments, like I told you before, they're called tournament pullers. They have one move and they'll keep top rolling people like near instantly, and what's gonna happen is they're just gonna get right in your fingers before you can even do anything.
Yeah.
So instead of just ready to go and just sitting there, it's ready to go. And you gotta try to get that wrist. So we're gonna do a ready go, and basically I'm gonna try to top roll you really quickly, and you're gonna try to not let me.
Okay.
Go. You see how quick that ends up being. So, go. Here, how about you say ready goes? Remember, losing your wrist is a choice. Here, I'll try to only give you a little bit of that this time. Ready, go. It's tough.
It is. So dead.
Yeah, if I could go on the right a lot, I would, but do you have anybody else that you could get for you to arm wrestle? And then I can teach you as you're arm wrestling them?
Today, no.
There is this one dude that had said, what was it? He wanted to arm wrestle. And he was like, I'll arm wrestle you on Friday, but then I just forgot about him, so. But maybe I could get him.
Almost on me or you?
Well, me, but
Yeah.
he's a left-hander.
Oh.
And so I want you to, and he doesn't arm wrestle, but he was really strong on that left hand. So I think that'd be good competition for you. But yeah, I'm getting that like arm pain right now. So I'm about to rest a week and not do anything like I have been the past few days.
Yeah.
But yeah, with that cup training, you just wanna, you can do two things with it. You can just sit there and do reps, which can help. And you can also just try to hold it there for like literally as long as you can until your wrist just busts open. And if you keep doing that every day, eventually your wrist will become much stronger. And then you can train your wrist just by arm wrestling if you wanted to, or you could keep doing that as well. For me, I train my wrist by doing the pull-ups.
Yeah.
And so I just keep doing those. And I used to do that a little bit, but I don't know, I just preferred the pull-ups. But for you, I think that would help you a bunch because you have so much arm, like gym strength, that you can't use it because you can't pull back with it. Like every time I've told you to pull back, you're usually like right here, and then you can't get your wrist back because the person already has you right there. So we'll go again, and this time I'll come inside with you on the left, and I won't try to top roll you. Alright, here we go.
I can see your face.
Oh, don't give it up, man. Don't give it up. No, that's not happening. That's not happening. I'm sorry to let you know.
Oh
Don't
my
give
God.
it up. Don't give it up. Oh, you gave it up. Here.
Were you actually gassed?
What's up?
Were you actually like tired, or were you just messing with me?
I don't know, a little bit. It's hard to tell because I did a little bit of training earlier, and then, but I am fairly gassed right now. But my right arm's just in pain, so that's all I can like feel right now, basically. So it's hard to think about my left arm.
That was probably the worst experience I've experienced. When we went downtown.
Oh,
I was with Mark.
Oh yeah, that's basically how I'm feeling right now, except on the right arm. I've just felt it so many times now that it's like I can still talk and everything, but just on the inside, I'm just crying because it hurts.
Yeah.
All right, ready to go. Did you just fart?
No.
What was it?
That was a table.
Oh, okay. I was like, what? All right, here we go. Get back. Oh no, I'm not gonna do that to you. I'm sorry. There you go.
You might do that.
No. Yeah, it's tough. Don't give it up, man. So when you're trying to defend, so what I want you to practice, you're probably gassed now, but yeah, you want to get that shoulder in basically. But I don't know how to explain it because, you know, you're like here, so you're trying to, you basically, all right, so I'll teach you a bit about arm wrestling right now. So get in your normal stance that you would. So arm wrestling is all about angles. So like I talked to you before, this angle, my arm is aimed at your chest right now. What I want is for my arm to be aimed at your arm and to try to make it so that, because you see how here you have all this and now I just have this.
Yeah.
So since you're going to be relying mostly on arm anyway, you want to get this angle, and then you want to imagine as if you're pulling this way. So you're trying to pull that way basically. So ready, go. So get that shoulder more in there, stay tight.
Oh, it just hurts.
Oh, you're feeling like arm pain?
Not really.
You're sore.
No, it's just like, I don't know, I guess I'm doing it wrong. Just like whenever like I'm like this,
Mm-hmm.
it just like hurts.
How does it hurt?
Maybe my shoulder.
Oh, in your shoulder?
Yeah.
Well, maybe don't come like this. Try to just stay as tall as you can with it. That's better. There you go.
That's better.
And then don't let your other arm stop that range of motion. That's perfect. So that's just what you want to be doing more.
Oh man.
You notice how there I'm just using cup. If your cup gets strong enough, you can literally just like rely on it basically. Like all these like the best arm wrestlers all have a lot of cup. Even if their cup isn't that strong, it's like elite compared to a normal person.
Yeah.
So,
I can't even move you.
and remember, height. You want to get as high as you can in the setup. Your strap's a little tight now, but get as high as you can in the setup. Setup is very, very important.
The dad move.
Oh, I could try it on you. There you go. I wonder if I could top it.
Oh my god. This strap feels awful in here. Ah. Oh my.
So we'll get out of the strap for now. But you're starting to be able to see that wrist strength is important.
Yeah. That strap is just digging.
Oh yeah, this strap sucks. It's not a good strap. I wonder if I can do some of this. But basically, when you're arm wrestling, you just want to make sure that your wrist is strong enough so that you're not letting your opponent take advantage of your hand, even if they have a weaker arm.
Yeah.
Because you saw there, like my rising and my pronation, which is this and this, are really not that strong compared to other people in my weight class, but it's my inside pressure that is really strong. So like these aren't even my moves, and yet I'm still like doing that to you. So you need to be focusing everything on wrist. Like from here on out, like really like train that, because that it could be some dude with extremely skinny arms, but his wrist is really strong and he could beat you.
Yeah.
But that shouldn't be happening, because you're a lot bigger, you have a lot stronger arms, but you need that wrist to be able to catch up.
Yeah.
Because trust me, you don't want a skinny dude beating you. It feels awful. It feels awful. Trust me. I've had it happen where I've been like, man, I definitely should have beat him. But then, so nowadays, though, people that are skinnier than me pretty much are not beating me unless they're phenomenal.
I want to know something in my hand.
All right. I can't put any pressure on.
Yeah, I'm not gonna put it. Have you ever like, okay, so take my wrist. Have you ever just like held it like this and tried to press?
Yes.
Does that like work a lot?
It depends on how good of a position you have, because here, I'll show you on my phone.
Because I feel like they can't just like, I feel like they can't beat you like that because it's just like compressing.
Well,
your
here,
arm.
I'll show you. We have to get in the strips for this though, and then I'll teach you something basically. All right, so get your positioning. So what basically we're gonna do is we're gonna mimic that situation. So I'm gonna say ready, go, and so we'll already start like this, and basically get behind your shoulder with it and immediately go like that, so like that. And I'm gonna show you basically, like, I'm basically just gonna answer your question. So ready, go. All right, so really get behind it, and then push down. So what I'm using here is it's like a hammer curl. So however much hammer curl pressure they have and however much of your wrist they have, because if, let's say you have slightly more of your wrist and you try to do that. So make sure when you're doing that, you're pushing down with this and with this, and you're still containing your fingers with it. So, ready, go. Yes, much stronger. So it depends on how good your position is. If you try doing that when you're slightly outside of your shoulder like this, and so go ahead and try to do the same thing. So ready, go. So there, you're still in a pretty good position. If I get you here, so it depends. If I was gonna press, I would usually try to do it like this. This is a last resort move.
Yeah.
But so we'll do this the same thing, except I'll do this move and you try to defend against it. And I'll basically show you something. So we'll just do it ready, go. We'll start normally. Ready, go. So you notice when I was here, it felt like you were probably gonna beat me. But then the second I got everything behind it, and the second I was here, it feels awful. So if I'm here, right, if we do ready, go, and I'm right here, this probably doesn't feel that bad right now. That doesn't feel that strong. But the second I get here, that's when, basically, that's all pretty much elbow. It's how much force can your inner elbow take before, you know, your arm pops, basically. So that's all tendon strength.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't recommend training that because
I just saw it on YouTube.
yeah, there's one guy that is in the top of the world that can do that, but I don't recommend it because you'll probably hurt yourself doing that.
Yeah.
If you like top rolling a lot, even then you still have to get a strong wrist.
Yeah.
So here, we'll have you try to top roll me, and we'll see which one feels better. Ready, go.
Okay.
And then try going inside now. Ready, go. Yeah, it feels much stronger on you.
Inside?
Mm-hmm. Like, much stronger. So, but you have to make sure you like the move or else you're not gonna want to train it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I love doing top roll on the right hand. It just feels better. On the left hand, it just feels like awkward.
Yeah, like everything on my left feels extremely awkward. Like, even just trying to do that move I was showing you then, it felt weird.
Yeah.
Like, it didn't feel right. But, basically, yeah, my right's just killing me, dude. This week of rest is about to be nice.
Take some stuff.
Well, I took like 4 to leave the other day, so I'm trying to chill out on that for a minute.
Yeah.
Because that was a lot, so might take some today, but I just wanted to chill out on it for a minute because it's not good to take so much painkillers. But I'm trying to think. Yeah, I mean, if you want to train your wrist, you do that, and then you arm wrestle people, but you focus on that wrist strength. So if you're going against somebody that doesn't know how to arm wrestle, you want to try to cup and drag and keep the cup. So we're gonna start neutral here, and then I'm gonna pretend like I don't know how to arm wrestle and just do straight side pressure, but you're gonna try to keep this while you're dragging. Ready to go.
Oh my god. I'm so dead. Like, I can't even like hold. Like, it's just like giving out like immediately.
Yeah, it's because we went on left over and over, but after you.
No, dude, those dudes that sized up and a champion that I lost to, I should not have lost to them.
No, you shouldn't.
No, they were. I definitely could have beat them.
The fact that you took those L's
It made me so heated, dude. Like, you don't even know. Like, I knew I could have beat them, and I just like.
Trust me,
I completely blacked out technique and was just doing whatever I was doing.
Trust me, I've done that a bunch of times, and you're basically talking to the master here. Like, of course, like it sucks.
Like, dude, Maverick, that kid at the gym with the black hoodie, I could have beat him. He just had a lot of stamina. That's pretty much it.
Maybe.
Cause like
his wrist was extremely strong.
Really strong, but like at the end, he was like dead. His face was all red. He was like gassed.
You might have been able to beat him, but the main thing is with you is Well, one, you need to get better at technique because you can always get better. Like I can always get better at technique too. But you need to stay tighter because this is what I keep noticing you doing. Every time that you arm wrestle, you end up being here.
I know.
And nobody can fight from here unless you're me, of course, because I got strong in that position. But you don't want to get strong in that position.
I always end up like this.
So what we'll do right now is we'll work on technique. I'll only give you a very little bit. But what I want you to do is just stay tight, basically. So keep these like squeezing together as you're pulling back, as you're doing this. And imagine you're dragging directly diagonally. So start as far up on the pad as you can. And then whatever feels most comfortable. And then do all that. So ready, go. But shoulder needs to be a huge thing with that. Yeah. So stay tight. Drag back, drag back. Yep. So stay tight. So I'll do a little ready go, and I won't go 100 obviously, but I'll give you a little bit, and then I'll basically coach you through defending. All right. So ready, go. Shoulder in, shoulder in, shoulder in. Shoulder in, shoulder more in, shoulder more in. I'll try to push. Nice.
Is that good?
So now watch me do it. So don't give me everything, but I'm basically gonna show you what you need to be doing off of ready go.
Right.
So if you're versing a random person, so you can do whatever you want, but just pay attention to what I'm doing, okay? If you're versing a random person, this is what I want to see you doing. So say ready go.
Ready, go.
So notice how now I've got you on your bicep.
Yeah.
And how I did that was, so we're gonna do a quick play-by-play. It was ready go. I cupped in as I pushed forward. And what ended up happening was from this position, I'm already in a better position now.
Yeah.
And then from here, I got my elbow to the very edge of the pad here, which isolated your bicep. And from here, it's just bicep versus everything.
Yeah.
So now do that to me. So, ready, go. Isolate my bicep. So get to the very edge of the pad. As you push it forward.
Kind of like standing on my 2 feet.
Oh, yeah. So remember, isolate. So it'll be ready. I'm gonna say ready, go now, and I'm gonna do what I would do. And I want you to make sure you do all of that, and you're gonna feel it. All right. Ready, go. Make sure you hold the peg. Just when you do it though, you really wanna like get that shoulder, because the second you lose the shoulder, it's just a game of how strong is your bicep, and nobody's doing a 200-pound single hand bicep curl from right here. Like, it's just not happening. So you want to isolate the other person's arm. You want the other person to be like this, but then you want to be like this. So it's a lot to take in, obviously, but have you been studying the video still? So how you're gonna beat people is basically getting them off of center. So this right here is center. By getting them over to your side, by your angle of power, that is how you're gonna beat them.
Yeah.
You see? But then, if they're in their angle of power, then you only have this. But in this position, you have all of this. Do you see how that's just a tilt of the arm angle? I'm just simply moving my arm this way. So try to do that. So move your arm angle. So keep everything tight with it. So move your arm angle.
Feels way stronger.
So now, off of ready, go, you want to immediately move your arm angle with your shoulder in there.
Okay.
Ready, go. Yes, that was perfect. So now this time, I'm going to give you a little bit of pressure and then really try to like make sure you get it, basically. Life or death. Ready, go.
Oh, you got it.
Ready, go.
Oh, yeah, hold on. I wasn't ready.
All right.
Ready.
That was better. That was better. But notice how I could have just went like that the whole time before you even got into your power.
Yeah.
So you have to get into your power like off the go. So before, like, I hate to say it, but it's like if you're not cheating, you are not trying. Because if you're going against somebody that doesn't know, you should be like this if you can.
Yeah.
Like if I'm going against somebody that doesn't know, I've gotten so strong that I don't worry about any of it. But if, like, let's say it's another arm wrestler and I know they're stronger than me, I'm trying to literally get like this, because from here all I gotta do is that.
Wait, what's that dude that size up?
Josiah.
When I was going against him, I kept trying to get like on top of him, and he's like, no.
Oh yeah, y'all kept fucking around. The problem was I couldn't hold the camera and do it. So next time I'll bring the tripod so that I can just give you a ref's grip, and then from there. I mean, if you want to, we can go check out if he's there today, and you can try to verse him right hand. Or we can pull up on somebody and I can try and help you win against them.
I know I won't beat Josiah right hand. Yet.
I think you could if you understood the positionings. So here, don't put any pressure on it for me, because I'm not going to put any pressure on it, because I will literally hurt myself. But from here, right, I'm going to say ready, go. I'm not going to put any pressure, but I want you to do the same thing with the arm angle here. So ready, go. So now I'm just going to go like that without trying to hurt myself, and then try to get the angle away from me. All right, ready, go. Ready, go. Ready, go. So what are you doing here? Yep, but you gotta do it faster. So, ready, go.
Oh my god.
So, ready, go. Oh. What do you do when you hear? What do you do when you hear? Up. Nice. Now what do you do? What do you do? What do you do? But when you came back, the only thing was you went from here to here. You don't want that. You want to come from here to here. So you're pulling with your shoulder there too. Because what you were doing was you were kind of coming back. So you were here, and then you just transferred here. You gave up the angle.
I'll give it my wrist too.
Oh yeah, you do that a lot as well.
Yeah, I did.
So, ready to go. So what do you do from here? Yes, that was finally it right there. So ready to go. Ready to go. So now instead of trying to do this and then this, do it all in one motion.
Okay.
So ready to go. Ready to go. Oh shit. Yeah. Ready to go.
Sorry, I don't know.
Ready to go. Ready to go. That was better. So now, do that on the left arm. So where I can actually put pressure on it. And we'll show you. Ready to go. So what do you do if someone gets you there? So ready to go.
It's right here.
See, ready to go. So you should be doing that much faster. So we'll do it again. Ready to go. And what do you do from here? Nice. So you still have a lot left, which is good. So ready to go. So remember, you're not trying to defend. You're trying to.
Okay.
So you're trying to go from straight to here. So you notice all I'm doing is I'm transferring the angle. I'm going from here to here. So you're trying to shove forward and get it. What I want you to do is just shove from there to there. So, ready, go. So then do that, and I'm going to put a little bit of pressure on it. Okay, ready, go.
Oh, you always get me on that.
Because you're just trying to transfer the angle. So without getting into a break arm position, it's like you just want to do this. But usually this is a break arm position for people. So you want to make sure you obviously don't get into break arm position. But it's like you literally just want to turn so that the angle of pressure is no longer here, it's here. See, I'll show you the two different pressures. So it'll be here versus here. You notice the difference of how strong it feels?
Yeah.
So, ready, go. Ready, go. So, when you're going, so literally instead of shoving forward, you want to turn. So, you literally just want to turn.
Okay.
So, ready, go. Ready, go. Ready, go. Ready, go.
Oh my god.
It's tough.
It is tough.
But
I'll get it.
another thing is though, don't worry about those losses, alright? You're going to take a lot of losses in the beginning. Like I have L's on camera that people can just watch me take an L whenever they want, just all over the place.
The pros though. The pros.
Some were not pros when I started. They could just beat me. But the point is that you can't let you can't let these losses like bug you like that, because if you do, what's gonna happen is you're not gonna like arm wrestling. You're just gonna like winning. But if you really like arm wrestling, you don't care if you win or lose. You just want to arm wrestle. So you're not arm wrestling to win. You're arm wrestling to arm wrestle. You see the difference? Giving you some philosophy right now to remember when you watch this back.
Is it cool if I grab another one?
Oh yeah, that's fine. But meanwhile, we're gonna take a quick break. I'm gonna cut my pizza.
They have those big pull-up grips that you can have in the gym.
What's up?
They have those thick grips that you have in your pull-up bar at the gym. I started doing pull-ups.
Oh, you did start doing pull-ups?
Yeah, I should start adding that grip on there.
Yeah, you really want to get that grip.
Thing is, I can only do like a few body weight pull-ups.
Yeah, so you need to work on your relative strength. Basically, that means that your strength relative to your body weight rather than just the number you're putting up.
Yeah. Like I can do like probably like I can do a whole lot of dips. Like body weight dips.
So that means your triceps and your shoulders are a lot stronger than your lats.
Yeah, my lats are like my back is probably my biggest weak point.
So you need to train that. That's what you're gonna need for arm wrestling.
So my setup is out there.
Which thing?
What?
Oh, like what setup?
Like your Xbox.
Oh, just everything?
Yeah.
Thank you, I appreciate it. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that felt good. That sucks that Garrett kid doesn't want to arm wrestle you.
I know.
I can't believe it, bro. You could have trained Cup with him because his hand was huge and it was strong, and he was getting good at the top roll right away. But then, he couldn't handle the pain, so. I don't even know why he got the pain. Usually, if it's your first time ever, you won't feel any pain. So he probably did something crazy beforehand. Like he had to have really burned himself out beforehand if he was getting pain.
I mean, the first time arm wrestling, we were here for like 2 hours just straight going.
Yeah, that's true, but like, I don't know. Beginners usually don't get pain like that unless they do it too much. Because that's what the pain's from, is overusing the brachialis.
Yeah.
But here, we'll go back to the table. What up, y'all? We're back. My pizza tastes good, by the way. So, I'm gonna do this again. I'm gonna try to top roll you, and you're gonna try to defend against it with the cup. Really focus on your positionings here. So ready, go. Nice. That was good. That was really good. So I'll do it. I'll keep doing it slow so you actually learn the positions. Because you'll probably learn as you're doing it. Make sure you don't give up that wrist.
Oh, I gave it up again.
Don't give up that wrist. You want to make sure you keep that wrist under any circumstance. Okay, ready, go.
Oh. That one hurt.
Try. Just don't do it too quick, but try to really keep that wrist, okay?
Alright,
That was good. That was nice.
I don't know what I just did.
You re-gripped. So here's what you did. So you were going, and then you went like that. Slid up.
Yeah, that's what my dad always does. This fight beats me.
Because this is what ends up happening. Let's say you got a grip here where I'm at, and you're going. You just feel really weak, and then you come here,
Yeah.
and that feels much worse. And then you come here, and then that's it. It's whoever has the higher hand. So notice how you always grip really low.
Yeah.
So you're basically like death gripping really low. You want to come up high. So what that means is your knuckles are literally pointing to the ceiling. So right there is the grip you want. They're never gonna let you have that, but that's what you want.
Okay.
Oh, you just cracked it. You all right?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right.
I would crack my
All
wrist.
right.
No, this is what my dad does. He goes, we go, pulls me to him, and he goes like this.
Yeah. So do you feel like you can defend when he's pulling towards him? Because you basically what you have to do in that. So we'll pretend I'm him. Okay. So he's going like this. So you can defend that. So you need to just make sure you keep your shoulder in. So basically, because there's no way he's stronger than me in the pulling. So you just need to be able to. So here I'll show you. So you do that to me, and I'll show you what I would do. So, there you go.
Okay.
So basically what I'm doing is I'm getting my shoulder in and I'm rotating. I'm internally rotating. So that's what you need to work on. I know it takes some time to understand it, but you're literally trying to rotate inwards. So literally your forearm, you want it from here to there. So that's what you want. Literally, if you could start in a tournament with whatever they let you, you want to get like this. Because ain't nobody beating you if you can get this on. This is ideally what you would want. Because like, try to grip up with this right here. Ready, go. That probably feels horrendous. And then if I just add a little bit of, like that feels awful.
Oh my
So
God.
you wanna, it's all about setup. Like it really is. Like it's amazing how much setup that really affects it. Cause here it looks like I've just let you get a normal grip. But what I've actually done is I've risen into your fingers. Excuse me. But do you see how basically, like how awful it feels when somebody else has the high ground here?
Okay. Yeah.
So, no, but you still feel like you have a lot of juice left in your right. So I'm thinking,
My right, I'm feeling great.
so I'm thinking we should get somebody, and we can either go there, or have them come here. Obviously, depending on who it is, I don't want everybody knowing where I live and stuff, but because we can always just take the table apart really quickly, and we could just take this and have you train to internally rotate, because that's going to be where you're strong. You know what I'm saying?
Isaiah Domi.
I mean, do you want to try Instagram calling them?
See if I pull up here. No.
I'm gonna say no on that one, but just because there was like a whole situation that I'll tell you off camera, basically, that was just some horrendous people that I know he's involved with.
Oh, he is?
So, if that's all right with you, that'd be something where we pull up on them.
It's fine.
So if you want to go ahead and call them up, do you have them on Snap?
Yeah.
So literally just call him. There's no way he won't answer. But I will warn you, he's gonna be extremely strong. Like that, he doesn't arm wrestle, but he's gonna be like.
I know he's super strong.
Like, I don't know if you're gonna win that unless you literally cheat as much as you can. Which there's no harm in that. I mean, like that's still a win. You just gotta.
Hey, I got Trevor's attention.
You did?
I saw him at the gym yesterday. I was like, that arm wrestling match is coming soon.
What do you say?
He's like, oh man.
You know, I'm not gonna lie. I'll even say that because I don't think they're gonna watch this anyway. But even if they do, those kids are all wussies. Like, I'm sorry to let you know, but Trevor, Brian, all those kids, I literally shot them Snapchat messages, and they had me undelivered for like 3 weeks or more. And all I did was ask them, do you want to check out the arm wrestling table? Like, it'd be pretty cool. Especially that Brian kid, like, he knows, like, the technique without ever, like, having any prior experience. And so, originally, what I wanted was to get all of them, teach them all arm wrestling, and get myself, like, training partners.
Yeah.
But, basically, that didn't end up happening. But I found a better student, because you're actually interested. But not only are you interested, you have heart too. Like, you're not just gonna give up after losing one time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
With those kids, they would give up after losing one time.
Yeah.
I can just tell it's in their personalities. Like, they're just wussies. Like, I hate to say it, but they just are. So whenever you try to challenge them, they're probably not gonna say anything, or they're probably just gonna say no, because they just don't have like their egos are too inflated to the point where it's like they think they're just like better than people.
Trevor. Especially Trevor.
Yeah, he has a pretty inflated ego, I'm not gonna lie. But if you could definitely beat Trevor. But I think you would definitely struggle a lot.
With Isaiah or Trevor? Trevor, I would struggle a lot.
Yeah. Because he's got some of the technique, because I was able to teach him some of it before he became a complete wussy. But now every time I see those guys, like, they're just dodging me. Like, it's kind of sad, to be honest.
Yeah, I brought it up to him at that gym yesterday. He's like, oh, PBJ. I was like, yeah.
Wait, what?
Like, I was like, so when are we gonna...
What was the exact interaction?
So I walked up to him, I was like...
And get on camera, too.
I walked up to him, I was like, yo, when are we gonna arm wrestle? He's like, what? And I was like, when are we gonna arm wrestle? I was like, me and Phoenix brought the arm wrestling table here, like, whatever, and you weren't here. He's like, oh, PBJ, huh? And I was like, yep.
So he just ignored what you said?
Yeah, he completely ignored my question. And then I asked him again in the locker room. He's like, oh, just like some bullshit. Sorry.
Oh, it's okay. Yeah, I hate to tell you, but those kids, he knows he'll lose if he arm wrestles you. And so what ends up happening is he tries to play it off like he wouldn't lose, but he knows that he would.
Yeah.
So that's the problem. The one kid that could really give you a run for your money is Isaiah and Brian. And maybe Trevor too. But the problem is they're all wussies.
Yeah.
Like, I just hate to say it. Like, I hate being negative. Like, you all know on my channel, I hate being negative. But some people just... Like, if there was a freaking arm wrestling master that lived near me, and he offered if I could use a table and he would teach me things, bro, I would be sprinting over there every day. Like, let's arm wrestle, let's arm wrestle. I would just get super strong. Like, I think that's a cool... It's like if you knew that LeBron James lived near here, and he literally offered for you to learn basketball with him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't understand it personally. This better be dope.
Didn't answer.
Here, okay, go ahead, send him a text.
I did.
Oh, what'd you say?
Oh, I just said yo.
Well, here, say what you actually want to say. They'll be like, you trying to arm wrestle today? Da 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 da. Oh my goodness. But yeah, that kid. But all these people are just kind of wussies. Like once they find out you're good at something, they don't want to go against you at it. I don't understand. I'll never understand that kind of mentality. Like, excuse me, if I find out somebody's better than me at something, and like it's fun, and I want to do it, and I'm just like, man, like let's go. Like somebody's like, oh, you know, I'll beat you in basketball. Like there's plenty of times where there'd be people, I'd be versing them in basketball, even though I wasn't even good at basketball, but I'd still verse them because it was fun.
Yeah.
Like if somebody's just, oh, like let's arm wrestle real quick, bro, it's like 30 seconds of their day. Like I will never understand not wanting to try something new. I just couldn't be like that, so I guess I can't understand it. Did you say anything yet?
No. Actually, 6 minutes ago.
Oh. Well, where's he at? Does he look like he's at home or something?
Yeah, he is. He lives by the high school.
Oh, okay. Does he drive yet? Oh wait, he's only 15. So you have to come to him, but yeah, dude. That's probably gonna be your biggest person to go against. It might take a long time before you beat him though. Because that's somebody with such wrists. Like his hand, I think it was a little bit bigger than mine.
Yeah.
Like imagine somebody that, like I'll try to imitate what he's probably gonna feel like on the left arm. This is how I remember it. So, ready, go.
That's crazy.
That's how I remember him feeling, basically. It was on the right arm, but, well, I went against him on both arms, I think. But that right arm was insane, dude. Like, that kid should not be that strong at 15, bro. Like, I promise you, he should not be that strong.
Garrett.
That's actually a good picture.
That's actually a good picture. I'll see that sometime.
Good, good. But, yeah, those kids are all wussies. The one kid you're gonna want to arm wrestle though for sure, beyond all of them, is that Brian kid. But like I said, he's a wussy. So.
Think I'll beat him? There's no way I would like. I don't think I would lose to him. I just feel like everyone my age, I could probably beat.
I don't know. It depends. He's really strong for at arm wrestling. Like,
How old is he?
oh, he's 15.
15.
But he's just like, his arm wrestling strength is just like he's an outlier basically.
Yeah.
Like he has a really strong wrist, really strong arm. Like his forearms are huge. Like he's got like those Popeye little things going, and he knew to go like this. He knew right away it was about this, that it wasn't this, it was this.
Yeah.
And when I knew that he knew that, it was game over. I was like, man, he's strong. Like obviously I just wiped him in an instant, but I basically, like we can, in a minute here, we can go watch the original video where I met him.
Still right now.
And like, well, we gotta end the stream and stuff.
Oh.
But like when I versed him, I was amazed like at his form. But basically what we're gonna do here is we're gonna arm wrestle a couple more times and we'll end the stream. So I'm gonna try to top roll and do everything you learned today, alright? Okay. Do not let me win against you. Ready, go. That was good. Alright, 2 more. So I'm gonna do different techniques against you each round. So prepare for them. Okay. Ready, go.
Oh!
Don't give up, don't give up, don't give up. I didn't expect that first. Alright. I'll give you one more.
You didn't expect that regrip?
Ready, go.
Oh!
I'll actually give you one more. I was messing around. Alright. Ready, go. You discovered the art of cheating. It's good. Just don't do it on your girlfriend. Alright. So let's get ready for the intro here. Or the outro, I mean. Tripping. Alright, y'all. Hope you enjoyed it. Or actually, I'll check the comments once. I gotta check it at least once.
There was none.
There's still no comments? No, there's comments.
Oh, there is?
Oh, you're right. It's nonsense. Nonsense comments. All right. Thank y'all for the 5 likes. I really appreciate it. This was We Train Cup with Ben here. Ben, what do you think of the training session?
Pretty good. I need to start training cup more. Get good.
And what are your thoughts, just in case they do watch this? Maybe this will spark something because they got big egos. On all those 15-year-old bodybuilders, 16-year-old around here that won't arm wrestle you, what do you guys say?
Stop being a wuss. Take the L.
Oh, take the L. That's right. Like, comment, subscribe. Those 2 words I say at the end of every video. Stay jacked. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.